Hello, this is Fizsplat and welcome back to Detective Butler, Maiden Voyage Murder. So we left it off to, we were on the Maiden Voyage. We found the maid. Well, maid came to our room. She left her keys, and we think Detective Butler, he gave the maid the keys. And our character have gone back into their room, and our dad said he's going to head out to the bar. Okay, let's get in then. What about you? I think I'll just watch television for a while. Alright. Remember, we'll meet up with the others for dinner in the hallway at 6:30. Don't be late. Right, I won't. Have fun. My father leaves the room with a somewhat disappointed look on his face. I'm sure he wants me to do something other than watching television in here, but I don't really feel like doing anything else. Even when I try to live up to his standards, I always mess something up anyway, so I might as well relax and enjoy myself at the very least. I look through the balcony screen door. San Francisco's still in plain view. The ship hasn't yet departed. Soon enough, the coastline won't be visible anymore, and we will be separated from the land by several miles of water. A few days and we'll be back to our daily lives as if this vacation never even happened. Time sure does fly when you're having fun, huh? It sure does. Achievement unlocked. Setting sail. Ooh, chapter 2, between true. Okay. Oh gosh, that's cold. Okay, it's almost time to head out for dinner. After only a few minutes, I'm all set to get going. These doors have automatic locks, meaning that the door locks on its own as soon as it closes. The only way for us to open each door is to use its unique card key. In the event we lose our key, the maid has her own MasterCard key. She has a key ring, probably used to open any employee rooms. After all, none of the guest room doors have regular keyholes. All the way down the hall, I see the company members standing around, Eliza impatiently tapping her foot. Eliza? Where's my dad? He said he needed to take care of some business with the captain. He should be coming back soon, but it's taken so long. Ah, I see. I lean against the door to our room with a sigh. Cruise ships couldn't be more boring. Oh look, it's that guy again. What was his name? I don't think he ever told me. He looks over this way, noticing our large group. Then he takes a small notepad out of his pocket, turning to one of the middle pages. You're Gilligan Golder, aren't you? Right. How do you know my name? These people you've been chatting with all have an emblem on their clothes. The logo of GG Inc., the famous life insurance company centered in New York. That made me think of a news article I wrote about their press conference. Did some research and found the CEO, Galvano Golder, with a son named Gilligan. Hello, are you a news reporter? I'm Eliza Jones, Head of Public Relations, so if you'd like to do a story on our company. Pleasure to meet you. Ooh. I'm a journalist with the Lighthouse Chronicles, the local paper. I'm here to do a story on the ship, but I suppose I could write something up for you too. Just call me Butler. That'd be wonderful. Here's my business card. Butler, huh? I'm Howard Luan, the company COO. Pleased to meet you. Blythe Calico, company CFO. Nice meeting you. Oh, didn't even read that bit. And here's my card too. He takes out some business cards, handing them out to each of us. Detective Butler. Wait a minute, you're a detective? Not yet, but I've got to start somewhere. One day though, I'll be the greatest detective in the world. You mean like Sherlock Holmes? Yep. Working as as a journalist in the meantime should be a good way to find interesting cases to solve. Makes sense. Although I've read some mystery novels, they didn't interest me much. So in other words, you're casual. Hey, what's wrong with my taste in books? I never said it was wrong, just giving an opinion. You truly are a journalist. I wonder where my dad went. Dunno, but it sure is taking a while. I've got my own agenda, so I'll be going now. Ciao. Butler tips his hat to everyone, turning toward the staircase and leaving me with the company members. The atmosphere quickly returns to its boring state. Okay. Oh gosh. Eventually some men in suits turn the corner of the hallway, my father among them. Sorry to keep you waiting, but like I said, I had to deal with some business back there. Figured I should be productive while my kid is slacking off. He turns to the men, say something I can't hear at this distance, and proceeds to walk towards our group, leaving the others behind. Anyway, I was discussing something with the captain in his room. He's a really nice guy. He said he'll show us to the VIP dining area in a moment. You met the captain himself? If I'm not mistaken, Galvano, you're friends with the captain, aren't you? That's right. It's a long story, so I won't bore Gilligan here with the details, but we've been good friends for some time. Ha ha ha. Ooh, that's the captain. The men in suits suddenly part like the Red Sea, and a man clad in white steps between them. From his appearance alone, anyone could tell he is the captain of this ship. Welcome aboard our cruise ship. I, Captain Jack Equinox, sincerely hope you enjoy your stay. He gives everyone a salute, as if to make himself appear even more charismatic. No doubt he wants to impress us. He then extends his hand out to each of us, formally welcoming us onto the ship. I shake his hand and thank him, but only to remain polite. I'm still doubtful this cruise will be any fun. Shortly after, the men surround the ship, surround the captain, forming a semicircle behind him. It was almost as if they were lining up behind a general on a battlefield, ready to serve his every command. Each one of them looks as tall and menacing as a real soldier. I wouldn't be surprised if they were all war veterans or at the very least bodybuilders. I probably shouldn't do anything to get on their bad side. Now then, I'll be glad to show you all the way to the VIP seating. Please follow me. That's loud. The VIP seating is as fancy as I was expecting. Of course, it's nothing that I haven't seen before, but this time it's on a cruise ship. The men in suits had decided to surround our whole group as we walked by. It seems they will not only protect the captain, but any VIP guests as well. Our group is led past most of the tables to a special seating area reserved for the VIP passengers. Here you are. We take our seats at the VIP only table, covered with an elegant cloth and adorned with bottles of champagne. Hehehe, what a nice place. Thanks, Jack. No problem, Mr. Golder. Our head chef will be right with you. Please enjoy your meal. And with that, the captain and his men disappear into the crowd. Howard Eliza Blythe, thank you. It's because of all your hard work that we're able to dine here tonight. I ordered these drinks and appetizers for all of us, to celebrate the company's miraculous success. What an incredible year it's been. So many ups and downs. Yeah, for a while I thought we were totally finished. Now we can finally relax. And the company lives on. Smiles rise on each of their faces, showing their pride in their accomplishments. This is their victory party after all. I know very little of what happened in that company because I never sought to be a part of it. But that's okay. Regardless of the reason, all of us are here together on this cruise ship. A few moments later, my father takes his glass of champagne. He holds it up high above the centre of the table. So let's have a toast. I feel like something's going to happen now because there is a murder that's going to happen. I don't know, I feel like it's going to be one of them guys. I don't know. It just feels something's going to happen soon. So let's have a toast. To the success of the company, past, present and future. Then the five of us speak once. To the success of the company, past, present and future. Clang. Our glasses of champagne touch and we each proceed to take a sip. Gah, I spilled some on the tablecloth, but I don't think anyone noticed. Hello. Two more of these men in suit approach our table, each one pushing a serving cart stacked with food. But this time someone else accompanies them. He looks like a chef or something, given his attire. Good evening, everyone. I am the head chef, Donald Ackley, and tonight I shall have the pleasure of serving you all a fantastic dinner. Oh ho ho ho! He seems like a cheerful enough old man. That walking cane in his hand doesn't slow him down one bit. Ah, Donald, nice to see you again after so long. You know, I was really surprised to hear the great Galvano was coming here. I had no idea if I'd ever see you again. Ha 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 ha. Same here. Who would have thought I'd get a second chance to taste your delicious cooking? Indeed. The old man looked around the table, keeping a smile on his face. Let's see. I know Galvano, but the rest of you are all new faces to me. It turned out that my father had met Donald at a high-class restaurant years ago. My father regularly visited California for various business trips, and there was one time he needed to go to a restaurant. Or maybe he was just hungry and slacked off a bit. In any case, it seems Donald was eventually fired from his old job. But once he learned this cruise ship needed a professional chef, he was back in the working world again. I can't even imagine working at his age, but he really must find it worth the effort. A pleasure meeting you all. Now then, the food is ready. It's a special treat for the VIPs and the house. One by one, the men distribute the plates from the serving cart around the table. Donald simply leans back on his cane, making sure nothing goes wrong. Wow. Each plate is loaded with all kinds of fancy foods. I'm not even sure I'd be able to get all of their names right. Nonetheless, we will be eating a dinner fit for a king and his men. I'm sure my father would order no less of a meal. The main dish consists of lamb, bacon, roasted loin, neck croquet, with confits, butternut squash, and finally a sweet pepper reduction. I see, just as I thought. I've tried making lamb at home, but it never looked this good. And don't forget to leave room for dessert. Our specialty, ginger milk chocolate cremeux, lychee granite, spiced bread, and to top it all off, slices of passion fruit. Oh, we will. All of this food looks great. Donald smiles and walks back to the kitchen along with the two men who followed him here. I'm normally a slow eater, but I was able to clean my plate rather fast this time. Perhaps because I never really stopped to join the conversation. Nothing I'm interested in talking about anyways. I look over to see where Donald went. He's standing near another table, but the person sitting there is none other than Butler, being served by the head chef as well. Apparently they're wrapped up in their own conversation, but I can't hear a word. Was he being treated as a VIP guest too? From time to time, I glance over there and see the two of them still talking. Whatever is going on over there must certainly be more interesting than this conversation. Hey, Gilligan, what you looking at? Oh, nothing. Wahahaha. Of course it's nothing. Why don't you chat with us for a bit instead of staring out into space, I wouldn't know what to say. I'm sure you have lots of interesting things to talk about. Yeah, Gilligan's a very interesting young man. Wahaha. I'm not too sure about that. Noticing that our plates and bowls are empty, Donald finally shows up. I'm saved. I glance over at Butler's table while Donald asks everyone how much they've enjoyed the meal. Naturally, they all give compliments. He's writing in a notebook. I wonder what it says. Almost as if he heard my question. He looks back at me, opening the notebook and setting it up on the table, open to a page near the centre. I know I'm good looking, but it's not polite to stare at Gilligan. Pfft. I jump back in my chair and turn my head in embarrassment. Then I turn around once more and give him a disgusted glare. In response, a cruel smirk rises on his face. Looks like he got some enjoyment out of that. Damn it. Better pay attention to what's going on at my own table than mess with that guy again. Well then, that concludes dinner. I'll be on duty to serve you all tomorrow night as well. The five of us stand up, politely tucking in our chairs underneath the table. We say our farewells to the good chef and leave the dining hall. I'm going to head back to my room. Gilligan? I think I'll explore the ship a bit. I've had enough of staying in my room. Good call. I'll do the same. I heard there's a nicer bar around here. Oh, is there? And isn't there a sauna too? Maybe we can arrange something later. Don't take too long, Gilligan, or you'll be locked out of your room. Well, unless that you get that cute maid to open the door. Wahahaha. The three of them split up, leaving me all by myself. No, there's still one other person here. Oh, I didn't realise you were standing there. I thought you had already left. Not yet. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You looked bored out of your mind all day. Thanks, but I'm fine. I mean, this cruise just isn't my cup of tea. You sure? I mean, your father can be rather strict and sometimes unfair. It must be very stressful tagging along with him and constantly being in his shadow. That's true. But what else can I do? That's just how things are. Well, if there ever is a problem between you and your father, I'll be on your side. After I thank Blythe once more, she takes her leave and going down the hall. I'll take a short walk around the ship to clear my mind. Maybe I'll stumble upon something interesting. I ascend the stairs nearby, going up to the 6th deck. Looks like no one else is out here. Even though some of the nighttime breeze gives me chills. It's a really lonely feeling. Facing the pitch black ocean, all I can see is the bleak night sky. Not even the stars are there to guide me, only clouds. A dark, hopeless future. I'm an embarrassment to my father. The son of the great CEO isn't really that amazing after all. I can't live up to my father's name. I honestly don't even want to. Anybody's name but his. Living a life for the sake of pleasing someone who has no concern for you. That isn't living right. Am I really just a puppet of my father's wishes? Oi. I turned to where the voice came from. It's Butler. What are you doing out here? I could ask you the same thing. I do what I want because I'm Butler. That's reason enough. Anyway, it's nothing. You wouldn't understand. Don't get all emo on me, kid. Tell me what's wrong. My life is a lie. I have no friends because I'm pretending to be someone I'm not. And it wasn't even by my own will. No friends, huh? Yeah. You know, a person's environment can make all the difference in their happiness. Sometimes people just can't get along with each other. I'd be happy if I could just go somewhere far away from home. And where is home? That city over there? It used to be. If I had the choice, I'd live there again. Rather than all the way across the country. I see. So you moved around a lot as a kid? Not a lot, just once. but it was enough to leave an impression. I was the same, so I could never make any friends. What kind of places did you live at? I can't remember. Too long ago. And memories I'd rather not relive. I wish I could forget. My mother died when I was young. Aww. I don't want to get into the details. Sorry to hear that, but your father is still alive, right? My father is already dead to me. Oh. I've hardly looked him in the eye since the day my mother died. Am I supposed to feel sorry for him? Even after all that he's put us through? Even after all the rubbish he's put us through? To fuel his own ego? All these years I haven't been able to say it to anyone. Who would believe that the son of a famous and respected guy like him was in such a mess? If only they knew the truth about him. I gripped the metal bars of the railing, holding tight. My resentment channels itself into anger and my knees collapse from under me. I know that my emotions can get the best of me sometimes, but saying my thoughts out loud to a total stranger willing to listen to some kid's problems, it helps. Between truth and happiness you can't have both. He lends me his hand. I take it and stand back up. The more people learn, the more they want to hide from the truth. It's a depressing reality, but you can't let that stop you. If you do, then you're just another idiot. What do you mean, truth and happiness? What are you doing all alone out here? You're bored, aren't you? And you're searching for an answer. Just think, how many hundreds of people are on this boat? They're all here on vacation, right? Well, except the workers. But it's an escape for them, from reality. Right. When people are unhappy, they look for the truth. And when people are happy, they tend to run from it. And if you ask me, the truth is worth finding. Why is the truth worth finding? If it's such an unhappy thing, wouldn't those people who run from it really know what they're doing? Maybe they're not idiots after all. It's because those who run from things always find it catching up to them, and then they don't know what to do. But those who seek things out will always be prepared for what's next. I can tell you just from talking to you today that I like your style. That means you're an honest and truthful person. You're not afraid to look truth in the eye when others cower back in fear. And I should be proud of that. I should be proud that I'm unhappy. Right, you just need a bit more confidence, that's all. It's a lonely place at the top, you know. The detective reaches into his coat pocket, pulling out a hand-sized notepad. Here, take this. You might need something to help you remember your name. A notepad? What do you want me to do with that? Live, and don't forget it. Write in it every day. That way, you'll have something to reflect on when you end up like this. And you'll see how stupid you're being right now. I see. It really is easy to forget. It's so easy to forget about how fragile life really is. I'll show you a neat trick. Flip to the very centre of the book. And right from there, working your way from the inside to the outside. It'll make it completely unreadable to anyone other than you. Or at least anyone else who doesn't know the trick. That's cool. Did you come up with that yourself? Sure did. So if you try and steal it, I'll sue you for copyright infringement. Anyways, it seemed like good advice, so I'll take it. You should always take my advice. Listen to me and you'll get far in life. Sure. Well, my work here is done. Shall we go back? Yeah. The two of us head back inside. It looks like this is where we part ways. Yep. But we'll run into each other again. Yeah. We're stuck here together, aren't we? Unfortunately, Bon knew it. Bon knew it? Huh? It means good night. Good night and thanks. Butler walks to the door labelled 501 and swipes his key through the lock. Guess I should knock and hope my father's inside to let me in. Welcome back. My father opens the door for me. It sucks not having a key myself. Thanks. I plop onto the edge of the bed away from the door and take off my shoes, ready to go to sleep. You're smiling. That's a first in a long time. I'm slightly impressed. The cruise might not be a bad idea after all. Just slightly? Ha, I was hoping for more than that. Life's a little bit better when you meet interesting people. That's true. Making connections with a wide range of people is good for business. It's not just what you know, but the people you know that'll get you places in life. My father laughed to himself for a bit, but I'm too tired to really care. Maybe I could end this night on a good note after all. I'm sorry, Gilligan. You're sorry? That kind of came out of nowhere. I've wondered what I could do to make things better, but you've never cooperative about it. It hasn't been the same since Mom died. You know that. And I don't think there's anything you can do. I've tried to move on since that day. You seem to have put all your energy into the company since then, and maybe I can understand why. Isn't it like a second family to you? In certain ways, I suppose. If I had a choice, I would never have moved away. But you used Mum's death as an excuse to go start a new life for yourself somewhere else, and you just forgot about me. That's not true. You don't remember, huh? I had to abandon everyone and everything on a whim just because of that. It was for our own safety. Believe me, I know what I did. Have a little bit more respect for your own father. Respect? You think I still have any respect for you after what happened to Mom? We would have been safe if you hadn't. Quiet. I didn't do a damn thing to her. That wasn't my responsibility. No matter how many times you deny it, do you really think I'll believe you? I know what you were up to, whether you admit it or not. It's your fault that your mum had to die. Gilligan. Journal updated? Well, isn't it true? What do you have to say? Gilligan. You'll do what? I'll talk to the others. I'd hoped you'd inherit the company, but I guess that won't be happening. I can't force you, so I'll have to choose a different successor. You're willing to do that, huh? And what do you think that would accomplish? It's the one thing you've asked of me these past 10 years. And you're my son after all. I'm not the monster you think I am. Alright then. Thank you. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, Gilligan. Good night. And with that, I turn off the bedside lamp, crawl under the blankets and close my eyes. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. Okay, chapter 3, Legend of the something couple. I didn't read. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. I think what I might do is, I think each chapter is about a half an hour. So I might just do a chapter, a video. I don't really know how many chapters there are. And I don't actually know where the murder is actually going to come in. But seems like we've learned a lot more. Let's see. We can look at journal. Oh, we can look at journal. Gilligan. Right, alright, so we're going to learn some stuff, right. Gilligan Gold, at age 18, occupation none, blood type unknown, zodiac sign Aries, likes freedom, dislikes responsibility. Raised in California, I moved to New York because of my father's company. I recently graduated high school and will be attending university soon. Despite being born into a wealthy family, I lack any real sense of purpose. My father and I have been on bad terms for a while now. I've often accused him of being responsible for my mother's death, which happened about 10 years ago. Okay, now Galvano. Right, Galvano. 50, CEO, Scorpio, likes hard workers, dislikes slackers. My father's CEO of his own life insurance company, created 10 years ago, It's recently averted a financial crisis, almost going bankrupt. In order to celebrate, he invited his closest employees to a cruise. I have a feeling the true purpose of this cruise is to restore our relationship. After all, he forced me along for a reason. His sudden apology left an impression. Oh. Okay, so we have all these characters. So we have maps as well. Oh, right. So we have stuff here as well. Okay, so it seems that this journal will update every time we have a new thing that happens. So I have all these characters. Oh, she's adorable. We've got Donald and Jack. Okay, so we have all these. I don't really know what's going to happen, but it seems that a murder's going to happen. I think Gilligan works with Detective Butler to solve this murder, because the pictures I saw show both of them, so it seems that they're going to work together in it. But who knows who will be murdered? What will it be? Any of these characters? Who knows? But we will just have to see. So I'm gonna, oh gosh, I'll just save it here. And leave it there. So thank you for watching this video. If you are liking this game, then give a like and put a comment down if there are any other games you want me to play. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because I like subscribers, and please subscribe, because my channel's growing and I'm so happy for you guys who are actually subscribed to me, because it really means the world to me. So thank you for being here for me, and I will see you in the next video then. Bye.